Hey, what's up guys, this is Sky5 here with a fake pair of Sperrys that I bought off Amazon. I'll put the link in the description so you guys don't make the same mistake as I did. Now on the link it never said if it was authentic or not, but of course you would assume that. But anyways, this is definitely a knockoff, and I'll be showing you some tips and some telltale signs to show you what a fake pair of Sperrys would look like. So just starting off with the box. So just looking at it, it looks very Sperry-like. The branding and logo and the fonts are all identical really to the actual Sperry branding, and that's because this is actually an authentic Sperry shoebox. However, something that you should make note of is right here where the sticker is. As you can see, there's still some sticky residue of where a previous label was, but was obviously removed. Instead, now there are two generic kind of labels here to show what model it is. So that's one sign that's something's not quite right about this. And opening these up, I actually haven't owned a pair of Sperrys before, so I'm not sure if Sperrys has a special kind of paper to wrap their shoes in, but this one is a very typical one that you can find in any shoe store, so that's not exactly something that I would be alerted by. But then taking a look at the actual shoe itself, just remove the in stuff. Okay, so on the outside, first of all, the shoelaces are extremely short. And I know Sperry laces do tend to be kind of short, but these are kind of ridiculously short, honestly. If you just think about it, I'd highly doubt that you can actually tie anything with this. And another thing is just the overall feeling of this. This was advertised to be made out of leather, but this is clearly synthetic. So that's another thing. And also, if you look closely at the stitching, name brands like Sperry's and Vans and other kinds of very well-known shoemakers will never make a mistake with stitching. So as you can see here, there are quite a few double stitching, which definitely indicates that they messed up part way and they had to restitch some parts of it. That's definitely a key sign. Probably at this point, if it had multiple double stitchings, you know that you definitely got a fake. And then also moving on to the side, there should be a gap between the actual outsole and then this little line here that goes around the entire shoe. But as you can see, it's very uneven. This part is slightly, sort of see a little white gap here, but here it just covers it up. And you can see there's some imperfections here at the toe. And then here on the back, the Sperry logo here looks a little bit off. But what's really obvious is here on the bottom. This outsole is just messed up. Now this is a pair of brand new shoes, so there really shouldn't be any kind of defects, but you can see there's some weird bump right here already. And then just feeling the actual outsole, it doesn't feel like the rubber will last. I feel like it's one of those outsoles that would easily rub off and then would lose its grip very easily. And you can see at the edges, it doesn't appear very even all around this whole shoe. So, I mean, that's pretty much a dead giveaway right there, that this is definitely not an authentic, well-known Sperry branding. And also, you can also take a look at the inside here. And generally, it will say where it's made from. In this case, it says it's made in China. And while it's definitely possible that name brand shoes can also outsource to other countries like China, but generally, if it's made in China, it tends to be a knockoff. Usually other places they might manufacture the shoes would be like Cambodia or some places in South America, but made in China, not necessarily a dead giveaway, but it's definitely something you should be aware of. So that's pretty much how I identified that I definitely got a fake pair of Sperrys here. I didn't even bother with the other shoe because it pretty much had the same kind of problem. So that's how you can figure out if your pair of Sperrys, or I guess any particular name brand shoe, is probably a fake. So I bought these off Amazon for $30. Most Sperrys it's possible to get real Sperrys around that price, especially on Amazon, so I didn't think that was too big of a deal. But I'm definitely returning these because I can definitely get a real genuine pair of Sperrys for maybe just a couple bucks more, and not have to worry about my shoe falling apart or wearing out or whatever. So that's it. I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, feel free to subscribe to my channel. More stuff, review unboxings and videos. And thanks for watching, guys.